The top 10 takeaway from the American Heart Association study on intermittent fasting. You've all heard about this. These are the top 10 takeaways from me. Number one, the results. People who ate everything in less than 8 hours a day had a 91% increased death from cardiovascular causes. And that increased cardiovascular death was also in people with heart disease or cancer. People that ate for less than 10 hours a day still had a 66% increased risk of cardiovascular death or stroke in people with cardiovascular disease. Number one. Number two, 20,000 adults were studied. This was a survey. They answered questions from 2013 to 2018, the NANES study, Nutritional Health and Examination Surveys. It was a time-restricted intermittent fasting, less than 8 hours. Normally, people eat 12 to 16 hours. Number two. Number three, 8-hour time-restricted eating linked to a 91% increased risk of cardiovascular death. That's the main headline, okay? American Heart Association. Number four, there was no decrease in death from any cause in people that had intermittent fasting in the time-restricted folks. That's interesting. No one had a reduced risk of any type of death. Number five, people with cancer who ate more than 16 hours a day had a low risk of cancer mortality. That's very interesting. Now, the question for me is, were these people sicker who intermittently fasted? We don't know. But nevertheless, this is what that trial showed. Now, let's talk about limitations. Number one, they were self-reported. It's from memory. Were the people honest? But again, even if some were honest one way, it's likely that this all made up depending upon which way people may have been dishonest. Other factors: do sick people eat less? What's the quality of diet? And what's the demographics? What's their weight? What's their stress? What's their socioeconomic status? Number six. Number seven, conflicts. Prior short-term studies show benefit with intermittent fasting. These are short-term studies for blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol. So short-term studies seemed favorable. That's a bit of a conflict. And number eight, my take-home message. Even if there's not an increased risk with intermittent fasting, the odds are that it's very, very unlikely that there's benefit. So here we showed a significant increased risk. For there to be a benefit, the trial had to be so flawed that not only is there not an increased risk, but it's absolutely the reverse of their findings. I don't think that's possible. I don't think intermittent fasting is helpful. Number nine, my take-home message: stick to quality foods. Mediterranean diet. Control your diet by eating more at home and stop forcing yourself to intermittent fast. It probably has no benefit. And especially if you're getting anxious or stressed out of this intermittent fasting situation, it's probably not good for you. And number 10, the pushback. Follow the money. Watch out for the quacks. Avoid these self-proclaimed experts that you see on all the social media. What are their credentials? Many of them have been making lots of money promoting all sorts of intermittent fasting. So again, I've tried intermittent fasting, but after this study, unless you really love it, if it really makes you feel better, there's probably no benefit in intermittent fasting. For all we know, there may be harm. I hope that helps.